Damn, they can finally make a movie with no niggas in it. There's no niggas in that Elvis movie.
In the Elvis movie?
Yeah.
That's how they like.
How they make it? That's already fake. If they go, how you gonna make an Elvis movie with no niggas and he got his whole steez from niggas?
That's the untold story.
That's a lie.
Her body rock like coke.
All right, yo, let's go ahead and kick it off. Yo, what it do? You know who it is. I stay jamming. Got Jess to my left, Legend to my right. EJ, where you at, EJ?
You know, behind the scenes, doing what I
Behind the
do
scenes.
best.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah, directing on the low. I got you, son. And this is episode 48. Crazy, I know. 48 deep, yo. How do y'all feel about it? How y'all feel?
Feeling good.
EJ. Nah, not yet. Not yet.
It don't feel like 48.
EJ are close to coming up on a year. But I think it's August though for him. Being on here. But we getting there, you know what I'm saying? Shit, let's go ahead. Let's just talk about let's get into the NBA playoffs right now, since that's what we're watching. We're watching the game right now. Golden State for game 1, Golden State, Boston. Who y'all taking? You know, who y'all got winning? What's the series?
Golden State in 5.
I got 6. Golden State 6.
I got 5 right now.
So
Golden State, but I don't really know in how many games though. I don't have my number yet.
So everybody got Golden State. Are these ones gonna be like the rest of the playoffs? You know, like I know Jess, she had some complaints early on about how the playoffs weren't good this year because it was a lot of blowout games. Do y'all think it's gonna be like that this series?
This was the best playoffs in a long time.
You think so? I feel
The
like
first round was really good.
Yeah, the first round was the shit to me, and then
Well, actually, no, because like all Boston's all went to 7. Besides,
Brooklyn.
besides who.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know. And I like the Grizzly. Like if it would have been better if Morant didn't get hurt, but it happens.
Dallas against Phoenix.
Yep.
That was
Series.
that was a good series. I think the issue is though, there's been a lot of games where it's just been like one game the team would get blown out, and then the next game the other team would get blown out, and then you know what I mean. It was too much of that, like just too many back and forth blowouts.
Well, that was really the last round, and like
Just the last round.
That was what I was aggravated with because I actually have enjoyed the playoffs this year.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like it's been a really, really good playoffs. There's been really, really good games. But that last round, I didn't enjoy that much. Like the Miami and Boston series, like those are all blowout games. Like,
Yeah, that's true. Most of those were blowouts until the last 2 games, pretty much. It seemed like. I don't know. Those gonna be interesting though. I'm glad it's Boston and Golden State though. Golden State was my pick from the beginning of the season though, for real. It's still crazy to me that a lot of these analysts like just ruled Golden State out though. Like a lot of people said Golden State wasn't gonna get back here. And I don't understand how they hating on them like that. I always felt like they was gonna get another chip. Maybe I'm just the prophet. Is it just me?
I'm just curious how it'd have been if Morant didn't get hurt.
If who?
If Morant didn't get hurt,
They would have lost.
Yeah, I don't think they were winning with John Morant there.
It was. They were better with Morant out. The ball didn't just get stuck in one person's hand. Morant is the new modern day Westbrook. He have to have the ball to be able to be effective. When as soon as he got hurt, they blew him out like 140 to 90 something.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah,
The ball the ball moved when Morant was out for the rest of the series. Even though they lost those other games, the ball moved those games that he was out. So hopefully Memphis can build from that. Hopefully Morant can understand, he don't have to do the whole Westbrook type thing. But it's not like if he gets a shot, then Memphis going to be deadly. But I don't think they're going to be able to keep those people. They're gonna hit the salary in a year or two. They're not going to be able to pay Clark. They're not going to be able to play Dylan Brooks and Morant and Desmond Bain and Jaren Jackson.
I definitely see them keeping Ja though. I feel like the league is gonna they want to get another smaller market a championship after Milwaukee won. That's kind of how I feel if we going into conspiracies and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Memphis is going to keep Ja and somehow build around him. Maybe they will go into the luxury tax at least for a championship because, I mean, I feel like they need one. The Titans aren't doing anything. They need something. Somebody got to win for them.
They got the Predators. I know you don't understand, hockey or anything.
Oh, hockey. Okay, they got a good hockey squad.
Yeah, they definitely got to shout out to the Colorado Avalanche. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they doing their thing. They up 3-0 right now. I think
Avalanche is always nice though.
They gonna get it.
Not they've been nice, but they haven't been able to get over the hump. These past couple of years. But I think this time they definitely going to the finals. Them boys they on the road right now. So
y'all see what Stephen A was talking about this week though? He said he sees Steph winning two of the next 3 championships, and Eclipse and LeBron were getting 5. What are y'all thoughts on that?
It's possible. I don't know. Well, if they keep this core is going to be real good. And I honestly do not see like a team. Well, the Bulls could actually.
I mean, Bulls are still
actually have potential.
Yeah, I mean, if they can still keep DeRozan, if they can keep DeRozan and Levine,
but
they need another. They need. Well, I guess if Lonzo comes back, I think unfortunately, Lonzo was actually a crucial piece to that team.
I actually don't think it's going to be that easy anyway with like Kawhi coming back too, because who knows what he's going to do.
But that's true though.
Because Kawhi has been pretty much out for, I would say, the last 2 years. He's been pretty much.
I mean, yeah. I mean, for real, it has kind of been the last 2 years. And I mean, Clippers ain't been really anything they haven't been making any noise since 2020. That was the year they were supposed to win.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can see Kawhi coming back and, Clippers at least trying to make a run. We'll see, though. I would like Steph to get 5, but the Clippers point. I don't think LeBron's getting back to the finals again, but I mean, if he do, it got to be like in the next 2 years, though, right? I mean, it's like, come on. Unless this nigga is still going to the championship till 2030.
I'm banking on Bronny get the first father-son championship. That'd be insane.
It's going to happen.
I mean, it's going to happen. The league is rigged if it happens. You can't convince me otherwise.
Nah, you can't say that, yo. You can't say just because him and Bronny, get a championship together, the league is rigged. If that's the case, the league is rigged because Giannis got his brother a championship ring, and he was walking around like he was Udonis Haslam, like if he was out there dropping 40 every night and them losing. So,
I mean, he did just get Milwaukee a championship,
Yeah, he got his brother one too.
It makes sense for it to be rigged, is what I'm saying.
Nah, that's
Milwaukee
not.
winning.
Just having Bronny,
I'm just talking shit, though,
he can still be on the bench. That's why I just see it happening. And I really think them being on the court together is just going to be history itself. That the league they're going to capitalize on it.
Oh yeah.
That's facts though.
And
about to go
I
crazy.
think they was expecting Dwayne Wade and Zaire. It was to be Dwayne Wade and Zaire, but
Dwayne Wade was much older when he got in the league, wasn't he?
Who?
Wasn't he 20? 20, like, because LeBron, I mean, not much older, I guess, but it's like, and he had more injuries. He was broken down.
Yeah, but he could have. So he only missed it by 1 year. The year that he got out, Zaire was actually in the G League. He didn't get picked up, so I still think it could have happened. But I think they want LeBron and Bronny to be the first ones. So,
I mean, definitely though. Nobody else has played with their son. That's crazy.
Be dope.
Yeah, what if Bronny come in the league and just dominate?
Shit.
Man.
Hold on, Mike. You said Bron the first active player to be a billionaire too?
Yep.
first active. Yep.
Hey.
Congrats.
On paper. Because prisons revenues don't go into your portfolio.
What do you mean prisons? Oh, he owned a private prison too?
I'm talking about Jordan.
Oh no, but that's he wasn't an active player though.
No, I thought it was first player is a billionaire. I didn't think it was active.
No, it's active.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Tie game already.
So, yeah, he the first active nigga to be a billionaire though. So, I mean, Mahomes should be close to, right? He got a $500 million contract.
That's over.
Not guaranteed though.
Yeah.
Oh.
He got to play a certain way, and I know he was cussing when they lost Tyreek Hill, so he can count a lot of that. That what 459? He could count a lot of that out the window.
What y'all think about Stephen A. saying Michael Jordan changed the game for the worse though? Stephen A. had a lot of good takes this week.
What did he mean by that?
So basically, he was saying that Michael Jordan, he changed the game for the worse in terms that before it was like, yeah, you still had good players, but it was still a team game. Like you think of the Lakers, it's still Magic, Worthy, and Kareem. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't just it's the Magic show all the way. You know what I mean? Whereas with the Bulls and Jordan, it became more the individual player was what fans were focused on. So then after Jordan, now we're starting to get the Kobe's, the T-Macs, the Vince Carters, the AIs, where there's a player-centric like league, whereas each team has like this major player and it's less about the team as a whole and more about who your star player is. That's what the whole draw of it was, as opposed to just, back then, and if you talk about like the 80s, the Lakers and Boston. Like the teams, even though they still had big marquee names, it was still about the team. You know what I mean? So that's how he was saying Jordan ruined the game for the worse.
I think that's more on the media that reports around it rather than it being the actual league itself. Because still, Jordan still had, we still talk about all the players Jordan. We still talk about Pippen. We still talk about Rodman.
Yeah.
And even with even with Kobe, Shaq, Kobe, Gasol.
Honestly, you're kind of agreeing because Kevin Durant, he jumped in on Twitter and he basically said it was basically kind of blamed it on the media himself, and then he said the media are the ones that changed the game for the worse. It just sounds like, based off of what you're saying, he didn't go into it that detail, but it sounds like you're kind of echoing his words as well.
Yeah, because all the NBA teams that won at the time, and somehow they always completely forget the Spurs' existence during all this fucking time, and their whole squad being what it was
Hey,
during
there's a
during the
Spurs nigga on
time.
every championship, huh,
You know,
Mike?
yeah.
Behind every championship, there's a Spurs nigga.
I'm just saying, like, they existed during a time where he would think that the game was like focused on Kobe or AI or T Mac or whoever at the time, and even like I don't know when you look at the actual teams that win it, it's never well besides LeBron, just like besides LeBron, sometimes it's just even LeBron. Like when LeBron had Wade Bosch, LeBron had
Ray Allen.
Kyrie, Ray Allen. Yeah, of course you got to bring up Ray Allen.
But that's the one that got him the championship.
But
That's
they
the one that got
all
him the
had like a
championship.
solid squad. It's always been. I feel like it's always been a solid squad that has won the championship, and it wasn't just like one person carrying the whole team.
Yo, I was thinking about this though. What do y'all think? Like Golden State, like what was their rating on 2K the year that they won a championship? Like at the beginning of the season, were they like a 70 overall, and then they fuck around and win the thing? Because it's like
I wasn't surprised because I don't.
Because I feel like this with Golden State. I understand we always said they got a big three with Clay, Steph, and Draymond. But it's like I never really felt like Draymond and Clay were like really at that level of Curry, essentially. Like Curry's the obvious star, and they were just good players, essentially. But because of the system that they're in, the style of play that the Warriors do, it kind of makes them better than what they actually are.
It's like the Spurs.
What do you think? EJ hating over there. What am I said? What I said wrong,
Wait,
EJ?
Why is EJ hate? I ain't even say nothing.
Yeah, you look like you was hating though.
Nah, all I was going to say is 2K ratings don't mean anything.
No, I know that. I'm just curious. I'm just asking for my just a question.
For the first championship, were they expected to win that?
Because
year? I feel like they
weren't. No, they weren't expected to win that first one. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying at the beginning of the season, when it's probably like we're probably thinking, what, this was 2015. So obviously we know the Cavs were probably guessing is going to get there, but who's going to come out the West that year? Probably San Antonio might have been.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's just like the fact that Golden State, for years previously, they hadn't really been doing anything. They had just made it out the first round, or the year before that, I think is what it was. And then all of a sudden they won a championship. I don't know, man. I just feel like they probably weren't ranked high is all I was thinking. And they just probably surprised a lot of people.
What year was the first championship? 15?
2015.
They was 84.
84. What were they? 2016. That's the 73-9 year at the beginning. Because I feel like it's gonna be disrespect again. Because I feel like they didn't believe in Golden State.
Well, 2015, their rating was pretty much based on
the
pure
season.
offense.
Okay.
And 2016, they were ranked at 85.
I knew it. I knew it didn't go up. And that was the 73-10 or 9 year.
Oh, wait. So 2016 and 17, that was with KD. They won 73. So the year they won 73 games was the year before KD, right?
That would have been 2K16.
Okay, 2K15, 16 year. That was the year they won the 73 games.
Yeah, but it would have been 2K. The game would have been 2K16 because 2K is always a year before.
No. Not when it comes to the ratings, though. So
Hold
2K.
On. What 2K are you on right now?
Okay.
It's 2K what right now?
So I'm on. So this would be 2K17. That's
no.
What,
I mean, but what's the 2K that you're playing right now in real life?
22.
Okay, so actually 2K15 would have, so it would have been 2K15 would have been a 2015.
No, it would have been 2K14 is what you're looking for.
No. Because we're in 2022 right now, right? And you're saying you're playing 2K22, so that means that the year is based off the year of the championship. So you're playing 2K22, but it came out in 2021. The year is 2022 now. So we're talking about the Warriors won in 2015. So that means the game would have been 2K15 because 2015 would have been the year of the championship. Yeah.
So the year that you're talking about, their rating, the year they won the championship would be 13-14.
No, it's 15. Golden State won in 14-15 is what I'm saying. The game would have been 2K15. That's the year the game is.
So when they won 73 games,
that's 2K. That's 15-16.
That's the year
won.
before KD.
Though, right?
Yeah, that's the year before KD. 15-16, which would have been 2K16.
So the first year they had KD, they was at 85.
With KD, they gave him an 85. That's 2K17. 2K17 is with KD. Yeah, 2K17 is with KD. So what? So you're saying 2K16 was 85? That's the year before KD. That's the last year before KD. That's the 73-9 team. I promise you. I promise you, son.
Make this so complicated.
It's not. I promise you. I'm telling you how. I told you exactly the math. You're playing the 2K you're playing right now in real life is 2K22. We're in the year 2022. So that means that the game is named after the year that the team wins the championship. So we're talking about the 2015 Warriors. That's the first year they won a championship. That's 2K15. 73-9 Warriors. Second year they went but lost before Kevin Durant. That's the 2K16 year. 2K17 is the first year with Durant.
Okay. 2K15-16, they were 84. That was the 73-9 year.
Well, I mean, okay, I got you. Okay, you're saying it weird to me. I got you, but okay, I got you now. Okay, go ahead.
So it's the starting year. Mm-hmm. So it's the 2K is the finishing year, not the starting year.
Yeah, I'm talking about the game. Yeah, 2K is the finishing year. Yes, that's what I was saying. So the first Warriors year would be, or the first Gold Durant year would be the 2K17 game. Right. Yeah.
The 2K17, they were at 85.
Damn.
That's still low. With Kevin Durant, they ranked him at 85.
Because of defense. I'm telling you. You got to think of the names that they couldn't. Like, okay, Steph, KD, Clay, Draymond, those are the only ones that are 90s. There's one 80 player, that's Andre Iguodala. Everybody else is 70s. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
man, 70s
6,
used
7,
to be a good overall
8.
back. That's not but I guess it's. I haven't played 2K in a minute. But I swear, man, 70s wasn't a bad overall. Like, that's a solid player in the old 2K days.
Yeah, when you can glitch. When you because like if you could just find out how to move with a player, you're nice. Just like when I used to play against you, you used to get Jason Terry with Atlanta. You was nice with Jason Terry. Jason Terry probably was a goddamn 50, but his 3-point rating was like a 96, yo. But you see what I'm saying, though? His overall player was trash, but behind that 3-point line, he was magical. Same thing with Golden State. On offense, they could do things, but defense, they were beatable.
But they were actually a good defensive team. But I understand that's before the season started. But they were actually a good defensive team still.
Yeah, and you got to remember, they wasn't playing all them cats that, even when you play, like if you was to play, you're not going to go past seven deep. So even on that roster, you're not going to go past Sean Livingston.
Yeah.
Iguodala, Zaza Pachulia, Sean Livingston, David West. And the way I know you probably would play, you probably wouldn't even play Zaza. You'll move David West up there, who got a dope mid-range, and he can play defense. And you probably move JaVale McGee up there to be the 7th man.
I did use JaVale McGee a lot. He was great on getting the boards, offensive rebounds.
So, and blocks. Yeah, if you just had a big man who could block, like when they drive, you could just switch it to, just to protect the paint. So, like the 2K ratings is wild.
Hold on.
Like sometimes
last one though. What's Golden State's 2K rating this year at the beginning of the season on 2K?
Oh, I guarantee that was low. Hold on.
And what's
22.
Boston's? What's Boston's?
Yeah, I'm not a goddamn. I'm doing this on my phone, yeah. So it's gonna be a lot of fucking dry space. And this goddamn
2K
link that I'm
database.
on, it doesn't show. So I gotta find another link, man. You got a phone? Pull your phone out. Do the same thing I did.
Man,
Look,
you reporting, son. You the 2K specialist. You know what I'm saying?
You could get Jess to do 22. You could get
this is like you know, like at the news. I got a weatherman. I got a sports person. I got the main news niggas. Like that's what this is. Of course, anybody could go up there and tell you the weather. We got it all on our phones now. But they got a weatherman for the reason. You the 2K nigga.
Okay, I got you. Hey,
Mike Bezos has spoken.
hey, I want you to know I'm quick to goddamn quit. I know that shit. When I get overwhelmed, I got one word, yo. Fuck it. I'll shut this shit down and go to sleep. And tell you to send you a text message telling you I'm sorry in the morning, yo. Fuck out of here.
Oh my god.
They was an 83, yo, this year. There we go. Hey, edit this shit so.
Nah, I'm gonna keep that in there, son.
So I can find out Boston since I'm on the goddamn clock here.
Nah. While you go ahead, I'm gonna let you go ahead and find Boston. Let me
Boston was 81.
Whoa, I got it. Just give me a second. Don't go too fast.
You wanted Mike. You wanted Mike or Justin. Look, Mike's stepping up. He might want a promotion.
Boston's 81. You know what I'm saying?
Mike want a promotion. He trying to be a manager.
So actually, they had the 83 was the highest.
It was the highest what?
If I'm looking at this right, 83 was the highest rating, and it was the Suns.
Golden State was the highest rated team.
It was the Suns.
Damn.
The Grizzlies.
2K gave them respect. They said, "Nah, they coming back strong though."
The Warriors and the Nets.
Damn. All right, though. We go ahead and hop off this NBA playoffs, though. We'll see what's happening. It's halftime, though. Celtics up by 2. We'll update throughout the pod, I'm sure. I mean, by the time it's time, y'all gonna know.
Oh, I just can't wait for the Good Life episode to see what happens.
Yeah. Yep. Oh my gosh. So it's Black Music Month. So yeah, let's me and Jess though, we were randomly me and Jess actually we went and saw Griselda on Sunday.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that shit was fire, yo. And so I've been listening to Griselda actually the last couple days. And well, actually mostly just Westside. I just been going through his discography. And you know, Westside, he be talking a lot of shit. He be talking about he got nothing but classics and shit like that, right? I'm not gonna say every album he dropped is classic, but I don't think Westside got a bad album, son.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been listening to all of them, and there's definitely some I like more than others, but I don't think any of his albums are just bad. You know what I mean? And Westside, he's like one of those rappers, like he's like Pusha T, where you like, you know what you're gonna get from Pusha T. You know what I'm saying? You don't really want to go to listen to a Pusha T album and he not talk about coke. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with like Westside. You're not gonna listen to a Westside album and not expect a lot of ad libs. And yo, go ahead.
Yeah,
The
was the ad-libs on
ad-libs
point
were
on the show? Yeah.
Fire at the show.
Yeah.
Like,
The ad libs sounded.
they were insane. I was like, oh,
sounded
shit.
just like a studio track.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I was like, are they playing a track? I'm like, no, that nigga was for real. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah. That shit was fire. I got to hear my joint though right now. You know, that's my favorite West Side song. And he didn't even
did
make
it without
me wait.
Jada.
It was like the second song he played.
Yeah, second song. You said what?
He said he obviously did it without Jada.
Yeah. No Jadakiss. Stove God was there though. Stove God Cooks was there
Is
though.
he
So
official part of the group or
I
Griselda?
think he is a Griselda nigga though. But at the same time, I also heard that he was signed to Busta Rhymes. So I gotta really look into that. I don't know entirely. So I have to see. But show was fire though. But anyway, we was listening. Something came on. I don't remember what it was, but we was talking about what's your top 5 songs of the last 5 years. Like, just what are 5 songs that you really fuck with that came out in the last 5 years? Hold on, are you talking,
That's
EJ?
a
I
hard
can't hear
question.
you.
Let me pull up my Spotify real quick. See if I can.
Shit. What about you, Jess? What do you got?
Ooh.
Off the top.
Can't think off the top. In the past 5 years.
Oh, I do. Elzai is gonna be one of them, but let me see which Elzai song. Cause that one song was just mad on repeat.
Oh, the song that got us on the conversation though, we was listening to that Freddie Gibbs "Babies and Fools" came on. That was the song that I had said was probably one of my top 5 of the last 5 years. So that song for me for sure is on there.
That's a
What's
hard
5 years ago?
question.
2017.
2017,
Oh,
yeah. I'm like,
definitely something off of Damn Fear. You know what I mean? That's Damn. SZA came out around then, so I got some SZA on there. Shit, Supermodel. I don't know. Oh no, Love Galore. That's the one.
That's a hard ass question.
Hold On. The fucking, or is that what it's called? Yeah, Hold On, the internet joint. That's another one for me. Absolutely love that song. Shit. And then I'm trying to think. That's 4. That's 4 right off the top though, you know what I'm saying? I can't think of anything else right now.
yeah, there's just too much to. There were so many projects that I liked.
Bro, that's a hard ass question. I was looking at artists that I listened to a lot over the.
Yeah, 5 years ago, that Dram would have held me down,
Oh, what song did you fuck with though? What was a song that you fucked with heavy off that?
Okay, so like when this came out, Sierra came up and visited.
Mm-hmm.
So we played that like the whole trip up here. I played it going to Georgia, then when I picked up coming back, and then taking her back to Georgia. That's pretty much what we listened to. That and probably that Kalani at the time.
He actually Drum opened up for Kendrick that year on tour.
Now ask yourself, do I care?
I'm just saying.
All right, yeah.
Hey,
thank you.
Go ahead.
Back
Go
to
ahead.
what I was saying.
Go ahead. Back to what you
Thank
said.
Okay, so it would have been that Wi-Fi.
Yes.
That was a fire. That's the one with Erykah Badu, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's fire.
And then it's this row of songs. Change My Number.
Ooh, it's a good one.
Password. 100%.
Oh,
100%.
yeah. I love that song.
And Sweet VA Breeze.
That's my favorite song on that album.
Which one?
The Sweet Virginia Breeze song. The Sweet VA Breeze song.
Right.
That's a dope
and
song.
that was before he came out with the deluxe. And then when he came out with the deluxe, the Daddy joint, Good Thing. Track 18,
Yeah.
So this whole album got
the whole album.
Okay, but all right. So you love the Drum album for sure. That's one of your favorite albums in the last 5 years.
Yeah, it's easier to do albums than individual.
I mean, go ahead. You can name albums too.
Like I definitely put the Eve Rhapsody.
Hold on.
Definitely. Every time.
You got the Eve Rhapsody though.
The Eve Rhapsody. The Elzai. The fucking. Was it Down 6 Times? Get Up 7. That was on repeat. One of the Sky Zoo Pete Rock shit. That was on repeat. and the Sky Zoo EP. Right, that was right after that.
Mm-hmm.
So both of those. What else we got? I guess you said Kendrick Damn was 2017, so that's gonna be up in there. And even some fucking Kendrick tracks off the fucking Black Panther.
Oh, Come Home. Yeah, Black Panther.
Yeah.
I mean, I forgot about Anderson .Paak though. He dropped fucking 2 albums in the last 5 years, 3 albums.
Yeah, that's a fucking hard ass question. And I got in the Dot
I got
Demo, but
albums.
Dot Demo, my favorite album from his was from 2016, so he just barely made it. He barely misses it, so I can't put. But I got it. I got on him within like the last 2 years, I think. Started listening to him.
Yeah, we had a Dot Demo track on the first playlist, I believe. I think that's what that one was on. What was that one called? It was like something about like
Oh
it's like some
yeah,
storytelling joint. I think it kind of like something devil maybe. I don't know, something with like
it was from his. It was from Hiatus. So let's see what the song is.
I forget
Pretty
what that
sure it's
song's
from
called,
Hiatus,
though.
though.
I feel like it has something to do with like demons or something in the title.
It was Hades.
Hades, yeah. I knew it was something like that though. Hey, but I brought up Kendrick. Let me get back into this real quick. So we
Whatever.
are actually hold on. We are actually raffling 2 Kendrick tickets.
Oh,
2,
word.
yes.
Yes.
Goodelife is raffling 2 Kendrick tickets, yo. Kendrick Lamar tickets for the Denver show, August 23rd. It's going to be a $10 raffle. More details to come on the Instagram, so make sure you follow us at the Good Life Pod on Instagram. Follow us at the Good Life Pod on Twitter as well. But yes, raffling 2 Kendrick Lamar tickets. I think we're going to end that raffle around the 28th of the month. You can also find us. We're doing the Beats, Eats, and Sneaks on the 26th. We're going to have Jordan come through again one of these times before the 26th, and we'll talk more about that. But again, come peep, do the raffle either online or at Beats, Eats, and Sneaks for your opportunity to win Kendrick Lamar tickets. Holler. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I had to get it in, EJ. Hold on.
Yeah.
What else you fucking with though? What other albums or songs you got though?
Nah, I was about to say I apologize. I must have had my years mixed up. Shout out to Apple for doing this for me. I pulled up my Apple 2017 replay. I don't know if Spotify has that feature. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Spotify.
You're right.
Not
I
sure
forgot
if
about
Spotify
that.
have that feature. So
Ours called Wrapped.
my playlist that year was Janae Aiko, the While We Were Young album. And then This Is How I Know Sierra was up here, because then it's Bryson Tiller. And then it's Smino. Oh, yeah, this was when me and Alan was in the gym heavy. And then back to Bryson Tiller. So he must... Oh, and Drum. Drum is on there. Okay. Oh, and then Her.
Mm-hmm.
That's when she came out with the Focus jar. But yeah, shout out to Apple for doing that for me, correcting me.
Yeah. Hey, I got a lot of not Pac Div, but well, speaking of Pac Div, they actually announced they were dropping something again soon. So I don't know if y'all listen to Pac Div, but I fuck with them. Their last album was fire. But I got a lot of Sir on mine. Obviously, the Black Panther shit, Anderson .Paak. Yeah, I forgot about this though. Somebody that Taylor Parks though, she was kind of fire. She dropped that what was this album called? We Need to Talk, I think is the name of the album. I thought that album was really good. I saw her open up for Pac actually. That was a fire show. And she actually, I think she co-wrote Tense, the Pac song. So, but yeah, you guys have any other albums or songs y'all want to throw in the mix before we move on?
I definitely have Ari Lennox, Shea Butter Baby, for sure. Bless you. James Blake, the Soon Form album.
James Blake.
That's my
Yeah, you about
dude,
to
man.
Yeah, you about that, James.
That's my dude.
You about that, James. Did y'all see these BET nominations?
No.
Yeah, I did. Oh shit.
The only thing I remember seeing was Lil Nas X was snubbed.
How is that a snub?
He didn't. No, he didn't get nominated.
he
but
definitely got snubbed over Jack Harlow.
yeah, Jack Harlow got a nomination. My G.
If there was a snub.
You said what, EJ?
If there's a snub, how is that a snub?
I don't see how
Because you got to remember, Little Nas X ain't considered rap.
I mean, they could.
It's
go
not.
That
It's
angle.
just BET Awards though.
Wasn't it just top album or something? Hold on. What was the award?
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
Jack
he didn't
Harlow's-
win. It's just nominations. He didn't get a nomination. It's not. It's not even.
Oh, he didn't even get a single nomination.
Yeah, that's what he's mad about. And I don't. I feel like he should be on here, man. That like his album was pretty big.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He had two. He had the Montero song, the joint with Jack Harlow, and the Scoop song with Doja Cat. I felt like all three of those were pretty decent singles.
So the problem that I'm having is they were like, how Little Nas X isn't on here, but Jack Harlow is. Jack Harlow is for a rap album. Little Nas X album is a pop album.
I mean,
Two different categories.
I'm surprised he didn't get on there at all. That's kind of crazy.
but he's.
He,
But I
he-
mean,
he was
yeah,
pretty big like that last year. He was.
not on here at all. Like, not even best new artist.
And he's never has he
He's
ever
not
been.
new.
They got Benny the Butcher as best new artist. He's definitely not new.
Three albums.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm just saying. He got Benny on here for best new artist. He definitely not Lou. Money Long, but I mean, I guess this is her actual first
Yeah.
venture into doing her own shit.
What was that his second album, Lil Nas X? Or was that it?
No, this is his first real album. The first thing he dropped was that
was a single,
It was
yeah.
like an EP, and it had the what you call it joint on it.
Old Town Road?
Old Time Road. So it wasn't
Yeah.
like a whole
That's
album
crazy.
anyway.
Yeah, Montero is his first album.
Yeah,
So
but I think he was nominated for new artist on the Old Town Road and the Industry Baby track.
That came out. Well, the Industry Baby would be on this run of the BET Awards because that album would have just came out after the last
Oh wait,
BET
yep,
Awards.
you're right. My bad. Industry Baby. Yeah, you're right.
So
What
that's
was the
so
other
that's
song
kind of
he
so
had?
that's why I don't know what the other song was off that other EP, but I know Old Town Road obviously is the that's the big one.
Oh, I guess he got a nominee in 2020 for new artists.
So and that's
that was
part of
it.
the Old Town Road reason.
Right.
So even so, he should have been nominated probably for. He probably could have got maybe
Panani.
album of the year a nomination.
That was the only thing he got nominated for
Was for
in any BET Awards. Just new
just
artists.
new artists. I mean, I don't necessarily consider it. I mean, I don't know though. This is the hard part about classifying music though, because he raps throughout that whole album though. You know what I mean? Like, I understand the music sounds what it sounds like, but he is rapping all over that album.
Yes.
So I don't know. It's
Yeah,
like, are we gonna say Kendrick's album is not a rap album? He sings on his album sometimes too, but he's rapping on the whole project as well.
This is weird that he didn't even get like a nomination. I can understand not winning. He probably shouldn't win. I can understand not winning, but not getting nominated for shit. That's kind of with the album that big.
Yeah,
But yeah, whatever.
I don't know.
And then
That's
putting Jack Harlow up in there, that's like a double. It's a double. I mean, I guess Jack Harlow was. I don't know, man.
I mean,
don't know if I
EJ
can
says
look
he's
it up.
not. I mean, I get it though. I don't. But even so, okay. So you
But it
saying
is a big
you're saying
album,
he's
too.
doing a pop thing though, EJ. He's not even nominated for best male R&B or pop artist. You know what I mean? Like he should be there then. If I don't know. I don't get it. But best group, that's gonna be Silk Sonic, obviously. Best collab.
They may give it to Young Dolph and Kleeglock though, just because.
I said the same thing.
Just because he
I
passed.
said the same thing.
You're right. You're right.
They probably will give it to.
You're right.
But they might, because I remember like some awards do it. Like if somebody passed away, they might do something for them.
Just honor them.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so they, even if they don't win, it's not like they're taking away from the person.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel that if somebody passed away, they shouldn't be getting that award for that category, because it's kind of like in sports. It'll be like an asterisk with it, because some people are just going to say, "Oh, the only reason why they won is because of this." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just honor them, give them their flowers on a whole separate spectrum or stage. I'm sorry, can't use the word spectrum. Stage, and then just go from there. But I do got a feeling that it's going to be Dolph.
Yeah.
Okay. Best collaboration, I'm giving that one to Family Ties. Although actually, maybe Way Too Sexy might win that one.
Oh yeah, they
Way Too
will.
Sexy might win that one.
For the music video, I mean,
It's just best collaboration.
They probably get for. I like the music video.
Kiss Me More is another one. Like I like Kiss Me More, but I would probably guess Way Too Sexy is probably going to get it. Best female hip hop artist, I think Doja should get that. I don't see why
Family
Nicki,
Ties was pretty damn big though.
I mean, Family Ties won the Grammy
Yeah.
for best rap collaboration or whatever it was. So, best hip hop artist, male hip hop artist, all the usual suspects are in there. Then Jack Harlow and Lil Baby. So Drake, Future, J. Cole, Jack Harlow, Kanye, Kendrick, Lil Baby. I think this is probably going to go to Lil Baby.
That's what I was thinking.
Maybe even Future.
No. Yeah. I'm saying
I mean, he got.
Do not do that.
He got named the best rap artist. What magazine was that?
That was GQ.
Yeah, GQ. The best rapper alive.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
will
going to be
not
Lil
watch
Baby or
BET
Future.
Awards again, even though I wasn't watching it.
I just don't feel like Drake hasn't done enough. He's only been on 2-3 songs this year, I guess.
Yeah, please give it to Lil Baby though.
Actually, I don't know what Lil Baby's done.
I don't even know what he done.
I can't
Just
even
get
sit there.
anybody but Future.
I don't want Jack Harlow to win. I'm gonna say that.
He might win.
Okay.
He might win.
I will allow a Future if it wins over Jake Harlow. I will. That's the only time.
He said Jake
He did say Jake. He said Jake
Jack.
Harlow. Yeah, I'm not even gonna give respect for his name.
All right, now I can't hate that hard.
But you know what?
I did
Jack
like his
Harlow
little
has
collabs.
a big chance of winning because a lot of people like Jack Harlow.
I mean, he's a decent. I just didn't like the album. He's a decent rapper. I'm not gonna hate on his rapping. I just didn't like the album.
Video of the year: Smoking Out the Window, Way Too Sexy, Pressure by Ari Lennox, Kiss Me More, Have Mercy by Chloe, or Family Ties.
Have Mercy might win.
Shit,
So he didn't even get like.
I kind of think the Doja one too.
That's crazy that Lil Nas didn't get anything for the videos.
Yeah,
Oh, they definitely weren't doing the videos.
Industry
Well, I know why
Baby wasn't
BET was
crazy, was it?
No,
I mean,
that Montero would have got video of the year.
So here the question: Is BT hating on Lil Nas X because he gay?
Not probably because he's great. Probably they don't want no antics on the TV screen this year.
100% they
Yeah.
hate him because he. Yeah, if you just look at like the BET shows that they used to be showing, like they definitely.
I mean, I feel like I remember seeing something floating around the internet about BT hating on gay niggas though.
They definitely be sliding a little that religious angle in their shows and hate.
I'm
on
not
gay.
sure.
But yeah.
I don't know though. I know that's probably a topic of conversation in regards to this though. So that's why I asked. you know. But I don't know. I mean, that's really it. Album of the year. You got Jasmine Sullivan, Hotels Motels Deluxe.
Yep.
That's cheating. That's cheating. Golly. You go if this goes up for a Grammy for R&B album and she win again, she just basically win a Grammy for the same album 2 years in a row. Golly.
If it was fire the year before and you released the same album, what you mean? Hey, she got the pedigree, and the 5 songs that she threw on there, it was fire too.
Yep.
So she has a legitimate argument.
I need to go back. I need to go listen to that again
Those
though.
5 songs were fire.
I forgot that album dropped this year.
Because remember, that's what I said. Like,
No, yeah.
no,
I remember
in
you said you
January
want
when it
to.
came
Yeah,
out.
you said you want to throw it on there. But I mean,
Yeah,
hey,
throw it on
BET doing it, so I guess you could do it too.
Tyler the Creator. It's either gonna be Tyler the Creator or Doja, or maybe even Silk Sonic. I can actually
Album
see
of the
Silk
year?
Sonic. Yeah,
Yeah, it's. I think Silk Sonic probably was gonna get album of the year for this, but I mean Tyler was a good one too, though. I think I would choose. Oh, out of this one, actually, I would choose Doja Cat. I like Doja's album the most, aside from Silk Sonic.
I would pick Tyler.
But that was a good album too. Tyler's album was fucking fuego.
I'm going for Donda.
Boo. Boo. Oh man, that's terrible.
Gotta look at the point spread. I know it gotta be the underdog. You know, they probably just be like, if it's one good song on there, one song that's decent, album of the year.
Yeah.
He's going through too much. Got to give him album of the year.
Give him something.
I know he's been out of the news for a minute.
You bet. Who?
It's Kanye. I
Well,
haven't heard any Kanye.
He dropped a song.
Yeah, he dropped a song
recently, and it's like it had something about talking about how he felt like he had to borrow his kids. I only heard a snippet, but I thought the snippet I heard was fire. I will say that.
Yeah, he was actually spitting in that in that clip. I was like, okay, yay.
Yeah, I actually fucked with it. So I actually need to go and peep that song if it released. I don't know if it actually dropped, but he had a dope little verse in that shit. Do you know if that dropped, EJ, or whose song was it? Was it actually Kanye's song, or was he featured on something?
No, I just heard a snippet. I don't think it actually got released just yet.
Okay.
I only seen a little bit on Instagram, and it was leaked, so it was only like a 10, 15 second type.
Yeah, okay, that's what I remember seeing. So that's all I've seen rather.
And they haven't came across like live mixtapes or nothing like that. So we shall see.
Live mixtapes. Man, I haven't used live mixtapes in a long time.
Yeah, I ain't started till about August once I got on the pod, try to stay current. You know what I'm saying?
What's on live mixtapes that you couldn't get on Apple Music that you're looking for?
They used to have exclusives. I do remember that.
Yeah, like exclusives, like like the R&B, Quiet Storm, 300, stuff like that.
Man, I just haven't listened to a mixtape in a long time, man. I really only go on there like I don't even go on live mixtapes. I go on Dat Piff, and I'll look for when I want to go on there is to listen to some like freestyles, the diss tracks essentially, like when they were dissing Beanie Siegel and the Locks, and then we're dissing each other. So that's the easiest place for me to find those. So that's where I would go in there, but I don't usually go and listen to mixtapes like that. I'm kind of I'm over rapping over nigga beats though. I just want to hear you rap.
I want you to have an original beat.
Yeah,
I feel that. 100%.
Like at the Griselda show, Conway, he actually did a verse to Family Ties, and it wasn't bad. It was actually a good verse, but still, I don't want to hear you rap over another nigga beat, man. I just like original shit. That's where I'm at now. What do you think? Am I wrong?
No, I feel that. 100.
I'm not. Mike said he feel it. All right, bet. I'm glad I'm not alone on this one. Shit. Um, hey, so I want to go. I want to kind of touch base a little bit back on the Texas, school shooting stuff. Um, I've been seeing some more shit come out. Well, first of all, I saw. Did y'all see Jason Whitlock cooning though?
I didn't see it, but if you see Jason Whitlock name trending, you know he's saying something.
Let me see if I can
He's
pull
saying
up
something.
what he said
So
though.
let's see what he's saying.
Let me see what he said.
He always saying that's all he be doing. So let's see.
Yeah, so Jason Whitlock said, I'm not defending the actions of the officers, but we demonize law enforcement to the point that there are far fewer rewards for being a hero, for taking risks when your culture makes George Floyd the hero. Real heroes stand down. Cultural rot has consequences.
Nigga, what? What?
Nigga hating.
Yeah, I don't even know how to respond to that, to be honest.
Nigga hating.
Nigga, what?
Yeah. He said.
Did he remember what George Floyd got killed over? Like, does he remember how he died?
He was probably one of the people that's like George Floyd was under the influence of something.
Nick, it was over a fake $20 bill.
Yeah.
Who gets killed over that that's the wildest shit that I wish I didn't hear.
Yeah. Nah, I feel you.
Yeah, that nigga is garbage. Straight up.
And I've just been seeing a lot of shit. There's been a lot of other, on top of that though, there's been a lot of other like school shooting threats.
Oh, it's more than that. There's been shootings just like we just had a couple of days. Well, actually, that was just yesterday. The Tulsa.
Oh, in the hospital.
In the hospital.
Yeah.
4 people dead plus shooter.
Yeah. One's the shooter, I believe.
I thought it was 5 total, but maybe I'm wrong.
I read it was 4 total, but that included the shooter.
Either way,
because technically that makes it not a mass. If it that technically makes it not a mass shooting because it has to be 4 or more.
I mean,
from now
that's
on,
who died.
it's going to be 4 injured at least.
4 injured.
4 injured.
Watch it. From now on, it's not going to be no regular killings no more. Anything that got to do with even drive-bys, I guarantee 4 people going to get injured. Yeah.
But that was just one of like 17 shootings that happened since the school shooting.
Shit. But speaking of drive-by, real quick, and then we'll get back on the school shooting stuff. But there was a drive-by at a party. It was a graduation party, and the dude, like they told the dude he was driving too fast through the neighborhood, and they told him to slow down. So he like pulled up another time and started shooting, and then one of the women at the party pulled out her gun and shot twice and actually killed the dude.
Oh damn!
I saw a crazy story today. This dude, he was like 36, and they were at his fucking funeral, like laying him to rest. I think that he actually got killed by the cops. And there was a shooting at the funeral, and like 6 people got hurt.
Damn.
They didn't die.
I think one of them was like his aunt or something
that got hurt.
Yeah, in the shooting. But it is like you're gonna be. This stuff has always been happening, but you definitely
gonna see.
You hear it way more now.
Yeah,
like anytime it happens, they putting it out. It's gonna be trending, and they putting it out there.
We definitely something definitely needs to change with the gun laws, though, for sure.
Especially just with the fucking automatics.
What would you like? I know Mike, legend. I know that you're big on this, but what would you like to change with the gun laws?
Just at least stricter background checks. A lot of these shooters, you be hearing like they get the gun like either same day or like the day before. If they're buying like a lot of, you got to look into if somebody's buying a lot of fucking like assault rifles and a lot of bullets and shit. Something got like nobody just, well maybe like a collector, but if it's like an 18-year-old kid, that's definitely a red flag. That should be a red flag.
See, now I
Straight
agree
up.
what you just said, but what's actually going on is they're trying to go from 0 to 100 instead of increasing background checks, instead of, you know what I'm saying, making people file the right paperwork. They're just going to straight talking about, let's take away the guns. Like, the guns aren't the problem. It's the people who's getting the guns.
Yep.
Because
And
of
the
the background
accessibility.
checks.
Yeah,
So
it
I
shouldn't
actually
be
agree
that.
with you.
Yeah.
The background checks got to be. Look what we got to go through just to get a driver's license.
Right.
Like, if you have anything in your profile that says anything that you have, like medical, you got to get a screening from a doctor just to say you can drive.
Mm-hmm.
Why it can't be like that for anything else? If you're in the system because somebody said that, hey, you're dealing with depression, or you're dealing with this, or you're dealing with that, hey, you have to see a psychiatrist, and then make it to where at least if something happens, they can be like, hey, when you was talking to him, did you do this? Did you do that? Did you think that he was going to do this? At least we'll have a paper trail. Right now, there is no paper trail. We're just getting the trail of dead bodies.
Yep.
Which is crazy to me. But people, I don't think getting rid of the guns is a problem. I mean, it's, you know, the next step is going to be, well, knowing this country, you know, the way that they just go to, you know, if it's a problem, we just take away this for, you know, female rights or that type of stuff. Next thing you know, it's going to be like, oh, we having too many car accidents from drunk drivers. So we're not going to take liquor out the bars. We're just going to stop people from driving.
This is the problem, though, for real. We focusing too much on abortion laws and LGBTQ rights and what they can and can't do, but we're not doing anything about gun anything, though.
And they trying to go like the opposite direction. Like, okay, now teachers and stuff can.
Yeah, because
And
I
it's-
saw
that's just gonna be-
Ohio already is letting them.
Yeah,
and
it's
they
gonna
only
be
have to
worse.
do 24 hours of training. That's it.
Only 20. Look at that.
24
dude. Look
hours
how
of
much
training.
we got to do just to drive a car. And for a tool that can kill a nigga instantly.
24 hours.
More faster than the car can. Well, maybe not.
And that's the thing. It's like, so are the teachers just going to be able to carry them on their hip?
And
You know what
I'm
saying?
just
So,
waiting
like,
for the.
What if a student comes up
Yeah.
there and grabs it?
That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the first incident. Either a student grabbing it. One of the examples that the senators that was pushing, or whatever seat he was, that was pushing for teachers to be able to carry guns. He was talking about a situation where a student had threw a desk at him, and he was like, oh, in this situation, if I had my gun, if you had your gun, what would you have done in that situation?
Right.
If you had a gun and a student threw like a chair or something at you?
Exactly, man.
You would have shot him. That's exactly what he was implying. If I would have had my gun in this situation instead of my hands.
Yeah.
So he's not even looking at it as in preventing a school shooting. He's looking at it as just, you know, being able to, you know, just defend himself from a situation that doesn't even involve guns with the gun.
Yeah.
That's just insane. They say it's for protecting kids, but they're really just thinking about themselves.
I mean, I feel like it's just a recipe for disaster because, okay, you have that layer of, okay, what if a kid grabs it? What if a teacher is just like, I'm fucking tired of this. I'm shooting this bitch up. And then on top of that, if you do have an active shooter and if everyone is packing in this bitch, we know cops are fucking. So if the cops come in there and everyone's fucking armed, who's actually the shooter?
Yeah.
We gonna shoot everybody because I don't fucking know who the shooter is. Everyone has a fucking gun.
Yeah, we've already had incidents with Good Samaritans who stopped the person that was, you know, the shooter, and then they get shot by the cops and killed. And not only that, but going back to the school shooting, there's talks about that, you know, some of the kids were actually shot by the cops and not by the shooter.
Yeah, I believe that.
So that they're looking into that shit. And yeah, those cops. There's so much. There's so much just bad about that whole thing, especially with the cops. And one of the cop, who is it? He got a fucking position. He got a position in the city council or something like that. The cop, let me see. Let me see. Not the school chief. Yeah, the police chief got sworn in to be on the city council. The police chief that ordered the who that basically uh ordered is not the right word.
Commanded.
Commanded, yeah, commanded the how the officers handled that situation. Now he pretty much has an out. Even if he does get fired as police chief, now he's in the city council. So he's refusing to. He says he's refusing to answer anything until the parents are done grieving or something like that. And it's like you guys don't take account. You guys have all this power and you don't take any accountability when you fuck up.
Never had to.
I'm telling you, I think they expected it was going to be a shootout between the cops and the parents
You talking
on
about the
the
Texas one?
outside. Right. I think they really was expecting by them, the cops not going in, that the parents was going to do the shootout. But what messed up that plans is that one border agent who was off duty went up there, got his wife and kids out, and he killed that guy. The guy who took the shotgun from the barbershop, his barber, who had a shotgun in the back, he took that shotgun and went to that school. He got his wife and daughter out, and then he went in there, and he the one that pursued the gunman and killed the gunman or the guy. So it's just a dumbass situation, yo. And just to know what cops, at least the SWAT, at least to know what SWAT does. That's all they do.
Right.
It's close quarter combat training. Like that was a prime example to use your training.
Right.
They did a video on the fucking. And it didn't do any of this shit.
It just baffles me that he's in a school. All the kids are on the ground. And he's in a school on the first floor. You mean to tell me a sniper
Right.
with the 50 cal didn't pull the trigger? I just can't. The little stuff that I know, just the basics, I'm just saying the bare basics of combat. There is no way that SWAT didn't have 2-3 shooters available to snipe that guy.
Right.
It just seemed like this was planned, seemed like this was delayed for a reason. Him barricading himself, kids are calling.
Yeah.
While he's in there, like there's no way that should have lasted 3 hours. Once the kids was involved, and we didn't know he was barricaded. How did they know it was barricaded without them being in there to physically see him?
Right.
If you could have physically seen him, hey, all y'all could have got at the window, located the guy, and everybody just shoot through the glass. Hit or miss, as long as you're not shooting down and you're shooting in the window, you're going to get the guy and not the kids. And even if you would have got kids, Lord forbid, you had to take out that threat, yo. Them kids died for no reason, none whatsoever. From what we're getting, and just the accounts that we're getting, different stories from what they're putting out in the press releases,
Right,
is different from what they're getting from individual cops who was on the ground. What they're saying, like, how are y'all getting y'all information if these cops are saying this, but y'all drew up this conclusion?
Yeah.
I just don't get it, yeah. It's just, I don't know.
I feel like
it's
the
sad
moment
that it happened, yeah.
the moment a cop tells like blatantly incorrect information they should that should automatically be like you're fired. Like you can't like if you say one thing happens in video and or other evidence shows a completely different thing happening, you should not be a cop.
It's a felony charge for them, but they're just not being held accountable.
Yeah.
It is clearly it's in writing that it's a felony. It's in writing that it's a felony charge, but they're just not being held accountable yet, which is outrageous.
Mm-hmm.
Since then, I've been seeing though. I saw 3 separate reports though of like attempted or threatened like school shootings. So one, there was a 10-year-old who threatened to shoot up the school, and he took pictures of like toy guns, and they actually arrested him, and he's doing 21 days in juvenile detention. So this is in Florida. They're like, Florida saying they're taking it serious. So they're basically making an example out of this kid, you can't just threaten something and think you're going to get away. So hopefully we don't see too much of this from, other kids. But there was another kid in Florida that also did this, that made the threat. He was, 16, I think? 18-year-old man charged with terrorism after he threatened
Domestic
to go to
terrorism.
middle school with assault rifle and handgun.
So they're
this
talking
is the
about
one
5 to 10 years
Oh,
for
for
that
him?
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's 18.
Oh, yeah, he should. Fuck that.
But hey, I want to say this before we get off this Robb Elementary. The value of what that guy had, over $9,000.
What, the guns?
Oh yeah, the way he got him too.
The guns, like he literally asked his sister to get him a gun, and she told him, "No, I'm not getting you a gun." He got both of those weapons 2 days after his birthday, his 18th birthday, and then I want to say another 4 or 5 days he got the other one.
Mm-hmm.
But where did this guy get $9,000 from?
He didn't. He took like a pretty much a loan, or like buy now, pay later, and he did the order online, and he went in person to pick him up. Because you know how like PayPal and stuff has that,
Yeah, paying for or Klarna or Afterpay.
So he basically did that.
Wow, Afterpay a gun.
And they just I guess there's gonna have to be more checks there too.
Yeah.
There's just too many red flags, and it's way too easy.
I saw
because if somebody's planning on dying, like they don't give a fuck. Like if they're gonna go out like that.
I saw a statistic though that was talking about like basically they were talking about how all the students 19 students die. It's 576 students at Robb Elementary. 84% are economically disadvantaged. 19 are murdered. 17 have bullet wounds. And so now the remaining 538 students are going to be scarred. But there's only one counselor at the school, and 40% of that city's budget goes to their police.
Not only that, the school board has like a whole cop system. Like
Wait, hold on. What do you mean? What does that mean?
Like that school district, they have their own police force for that school district. That was part of the 40%. That's 40% of that 40% budget.
Yeah,
that's for them.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems like, where were they at? Where were those 8 people? I think it was 8. One chief, so one head. So pretty much it probably was one cop at every school. And then if something happened, they locked down the schools, and those other cops went to those jurisdictions probably. But somebody dropped the ball. They failed. But of course it's Texas. So
yeah,
that whole state fails often.
Yeah. That's true. It's been a very, it's Memorial Weekend, so it's kind of been a a violent Memorial weekend with the headlines.
Yeah.
Because I saw another story of a woman she was drunk and she was fighting like her neighbor, and she tossed her purse to her 10-year-old daughter. Her daughter pulls the gun. She had a gun in the purse. Her daughter pulls the gun out the purse and shoots the woman that her mom was fighting twice and kills her. So
And the mom is charged.
the mom is charged, which I think she should get charged. You know, part of it is like negligence and assault. You know, she's getting some of the assault charges with the weapon and stuff like that. And then they arrested the child, and the child is detained, but they're still trying to figure out if they're going to press charges. But they should press charges on the child, because I further read, and apparently this is not the first time this child has killed somebody. They actually stabbed somebody else to death like before.
Damn.
I think this child
that's a huge red flag.
Yeah. Like, at first I was thinking, okay, maybe, I mean, it's kind of fucked up. I don't know. Like, if it's just a shooting, maybe you don't charge the child. You just definitely get the child in some type of counseling. But I definitely feel like, yo, you already got a murder under your belt, and this is from stabbing, that's even way more vicious. You know what I mean? Like, to stab somebody has to really you have to be, I don't know, scared for your life for real, or angry as hell at somebody, because that's a brutal way of killing somebody.
For sure.
You know? Yeah. But yeah, 10 years old, and I mean, this probably happened when they were younger, but already stabbing somebody to death, yo.
Yeah.
So it's like I said, it's been a violent Memorial Day weekend. But I mean, I guess violence really at the end of the day, it never stops though, for real, right?
Right.
It's always an ongoing thing. Yeah.
I guess that there was this 16-year-old was in California, or another 16-year-old in California was arrested trying to recruit people.
Yeah.
To
recruit for a mass shooting, and he already had like assault rifles, knives, and explosives.
Yeah. 16, not even 18. 16, and he has access to all these weapons.
I'm already thinking, man, homeschooling's the future. That's what Eden's gonna have to do. I don't know, man. Because I mean, I know this is not necessarily new for us in the United States, which that's the unfortunate part right there, is that we know this shit happens. But it really seems like, just from the reports of these three like attempts, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of potential school shootings that could have happened within like a week of each other. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's like it's just getting too violent.
And when you think about it, it's with the way our laws is, how do you can only really defend in advance, like if the kid is like open and like leaving notes or talking to people about it. But if a kid doesn't say anything about it, they have access to all these weapons, and they can just stroll up and have another school shooting whenever. And if they don't give any warning signs in advance, like, it seems like there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Because they can just either get these whether their parents are big on having these weapons, or they can just go out and buy them if they're 18. Like, it's nothing, with no checks.
Yeah.
So depressing.
Yeah.
But and then I guess the answer right now they're all pushing for is more guns. So it's just gonna get even more.
Problem. That's the problem.
They really, and the NRA, they just bank off this shit,
Hell
yo. They
yeah.
just
Shit,
they
NRA
make
had
mad money.
they had a fucking meeting after this shooting, and they banned guns in the meeting. Why? Yeah, but y'all don't want to get rid of guns, but y'all gonna ban guns in y'all NRA meeting. I don't know. It sounds like y'all know y'all shouldn't be having them, but y'all don't want. You know what
They
I'm
probably
saying?
afraid somebody gonna bring a damn gum in there and shoot
I
some
mean,
of them
exactly
up.
though.
I mean,
yeah.
why?
Like
mean,
unload on their bitch ass.
Yeah, but everywhere else is just fend for yourself. 24-hour
Yeah.
training for teachers. Can't wait till we have to learn how to shoot when we fucking work retail and shit.
Yeah.
24-hour training on the computer.
24-hour
It's gonna be
training.
on the computer too. It's not
That'd
gonna
be
as
crazy. You
hands-on.
just fucking go to Costco and orientation is fucking gun safety. Yeah.
They give you a target.
Yeah. Shoot this thief. Which one's the thief? And it'd be like the 6-year-old child.
Shoot them.
Like, it's fucking crazy. But I mean, that's kind of the world. Hey, let's just get off the murder for right now.
Yeah.
Let's get off the murder right now. I saw California. They are. I don't know if they're actually going to be giving reparations, but they released some reparations report, yo. So, statewide reparations report conducted in California has detailed the deep roots that slavery has had on the state over the years. The first of its kind report was released on Wednesday and explained how the enslavement of blacks in California eventually evolved over time into the racist social structure that exists today. Slavery has directly resulted in years of political neglect, unfair policing of people of color, and other lasting economic and social disparities. So I'm just wondering what that means, though. Like, so I'm wondering if. Hold on.
Well, it looks like they made an initial report, and they're going to do the final report. It'll be issued July 1st, 2023. So this is like a set of preliminary recommendations for policies that could help remedy the problems.
Okay.
For like it's basically the reparation proposals for that. So I guess the final report will be done in 2023.
So they're planning on paying us, though. Well, I mean, California
Californians,
residents
yeah.
at least.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what's up, though. Do you have to be a resident, or do you? What if you?
Niggas gonna start moving to California in drones.
Or I mean, I'm just saying. Do you? What if you have familial roots there? Does that count? I guess that counts, huh? That's really all that matters. If you got roots in Cali.
Yeah, if you're able to even know if you.
I mean, was Cali even a state during slavery? Like, I mean, that's in 1860. I mean, it's abolished in 66 or something like that. I don't know.
Hold on. When California become a state?
I mean, maybe. Shit.
September 9th, 1850.
Okay, so they had 16 years to get into the slave trade. That's enough.
Yeah.
That's plenty of time, especially how cheap they were selling people for.
Right.
And they didn't have Wi-Fi, so if Texas got it late and didn't tell nobody, I'm pretty sure California ain't get
Texas didn't get it late. They knew.
it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The people didn't get the information till late.
Yo, yeah. The people didn't get it till late. They was just still going about their day. Dudes was
That's
like,
what I'm
yeah,
gonna do.
I'm not going to tell them.
I'm gonna download Oregon Trail and see if there's slaves on there. That's where the information gonna be at. Yo, my goddamn wagon breakdown. See if these goddamn slaves come out. Fuck that game, yo.
Hey, I haven't played Oregon Trail in a long ass time. I remember that shit. That was one of the few games we had on the computer at elementary school.
You
Oregon
gotta fix the
Trail.
wagon wheel yourself.
Yeah. we had a Sim City game on there too. Shit,
Oh yeah.
that's fucking
Did
hilarious.
you remember the code for SimCity?
No, what code?
Funds. FUNDS.
Oh, and you just get mad money.
You just get mad money. But the thing is, when you ask for funds, you had natural disasters. So what we used to do was, before we even started building, we just pushed funds for like the first 30 minutes of, at Fountain. We had an hour and a half classes on top of recess. But it was, what was that class? Focus? Is it called Focus, Mike? What was that the first period?
I didn't have. Oh well, I don't think we did that when I was in. This is high school for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have like a focus thing. We just had the regular period. We didn't even have homeroom.
I thought we did have a homeroom.
We had homeroom in middle school.
I swear
At Carson. Carson Middle, we had homeroom, and maybe, probably even a focus thing for Carson too. But
maybe we didn't, but they just did the morning little TV shit.
Yeah,
but that was just that's what I'm talking about.
Well, no, that was just the morning announcements, but that wasn't like a separate. About. No,
maybe I'm thinking.
No, that is what I'm talking about. Though. Well, with us, we have first period, and after first period, you stayed in your classroom, but
that's not what we're talking about.
Oh,
like we had because we like my bad, but for us when we went to school, like school will start, you'll say the Pledge of Allegiance, and then they would do morning announcements, and then your class would start. Like that was just a regular thing.
Nah, so we had that class, and then we had that focus period, and that's when they put out the information. But that's when we used to do our homework.
Yeah. So and Carson Middle School, we had something like that though, Mike, where they had to focus. At least when I was there in 6th grade, I only did the 6th grade there. But in 6th grade, we had a homeroom and like a little focus thing to do like homework, and that's when they did like morning announcements over the intercom.
Yeah. I know we had like a focus class in Heidelberg. That was like
we didn't do that at Fountain though.
7th class, I think.
You said what?
I think that was like our 7th because we would have 4 classes. It was 4 classes one day and 4 classes the other day. But the last class was like the focus class where you could just do homework and shit.
What year was you in Heidelberg?
It was from 2000. I graduated in 2006, 05, 04. So it had to be like 03 to 08 or 07. Or maybe 02 to
I had just left.
08 or something like that. I was there for like 5 or 6 years.
I think you came back to Colorado in 2009. 9. Because it was the year I broke my leg. Because remember when you came back, I had a broken leg when you came back. It was literally like a week the week after I broke my leg when you had hung out or whatever.
Because I was a sophomore, so maybe 03, 04, 04, 05, 05, 06. Yeah, so it had to be 03 I went. So it was in the middle of sophomore year.
Hold on, when were you over there, EJ?
98.
So how long?
Sierra was born 1, so I left in 02.
Oh, and then you went to Cali then?
Yeah, then I went to Cali.
Oh, you better see about getting your reparations.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit. You lived there, but you got some residency for a little bit.
They might. Yeah, as soon as I fill out their paperwork, they probably like, we remember you. Come on back. Got some goddamn charges. Hell nah.
Nah, I thought it would take like 7 years for that shit to knock off.
I don't. Yeah, okay. For normal people, I'm a nigga.
14? How long? When's the last time you were in Cali?
Shit, Nailani 17. So 17, 18, 17.
I don't think I ever met Nailani.
You know? Yeah. Have you even met Jonay?
Yeah, I met Jonay. She was there when I was out there last time.
Okay. Hey, that doesn't mean you. Oh,
no, I met
Jessie.
her.
Yeah, Jessie. Jessie, our favorite.
Yeah, I mean, I know she be hating.
Nah.
I mean, it's all good though. I got Dee on my side. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I got Dee on my side.
Goddamn Destiny.
They getting big though.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy. Hey, R.I.P. Master P's daughter, yo.
Yeah, that's sad.
I did see that. I didn't see how she passed. He said something about mental health though in the caption, so
Yeah,
I don't know if it
an
was
addiction.
self-inflicted. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, an addiction. Yeah. So maybe it could even be overdose situation, accidental overdose situation.
Yeah,
But yeah, R.I.P. to her. I don't even know her name. Let me see if I can find it real
it's
quick.
like Tatiana or something
Tatiana.
Tatiana.
Like, damn.
Damn it. Oh, here we go.
Boston
Yeah,
just been hitting
Tatiana.
fucking.
Tatiana Miller, R.I.P. Mental illness and substance abuse is real. That's my bad. Mental illness and substance abuse is a real issue that we can't be afraid to talk about. Master P says, R.I.P. Tatiana. Yeah. Shit, y'all got anything else y'all want to throw on the table here? Oh shit, hold on. 3 minutes to go. 340. Boston up 6 points.
Yeah, they just been hitting three after three after three. I think before these two misses, they were 7 for 7 in the fourth quarter, 3-pointers.
Down. Oh, I saw B Dot. He posted his top 10 best rappers of 2022 so far though.
Who did?
B Dot. He man, what was that show they used to do? Him and dang man, I forget the dude name. He actually was the one who wrote the GQ article about Future being the best rapper.
Okay, so we can just skip over that.
Elliot Wilson, that's his name.
Ah.
B Dot and Elliot Wilson, they used to have a show, but I don't even remember what the show's called or whatever. But I know they're like employed under Rock Nation, I believe. I don't know if they still are, but they were at one point. But you know, they're just some like essentially some hip hop analysts, journalists. But B Dot every year, you know, he does his 6 month mark. He does his best rappers of the year, best albums of the year. And he does, you know, and then he does it at the end of the year too. But so far, his top 10 best rappers of the year: number 1, Kendrick; 2, Pusha; 3, Cole; 4, Kodak; 5, Boldy James; 6, Vince Staples; 7, Lil Durk; 8, Lil Baby; 9, Jack Harlow; and 10, 21 Savage. Now, I can't speak on anybody really for real because I haven't heard everybody on here. I don't even know what has 21 Savage been on. Like I actually kind of I fuck with 21 Savage, but I just don't feel like I've been seeing his name anywhere for him to be on this list. What have I missed? Have y'all seen anything?
I just know that he has that track with Pharrell and.
But that was dropping tonight, I thought.
21 Savage is got the deportation charges.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. He was here illegal, remember?
Yeah.
No. But he's like green card married, or I mean, he's married. Let me not say that. He's married right now. He's in the States still. But I do remember that.
I just seen something that he's back up on those charges.
Oh.
Hey, but did y'all mention Boston on 11-0 run?
Yep.
Yeah, we did talk briefly say that they took the lead 111-103 now. Man, Golden State, what are y'all doing? What y'all doing? Have they lost a home game this playoffs?
It's gonna be the first one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, I'm looking. I don't really see anything that 21 Savage has done. Like I see one song, Peru remix. That's the only thing I'm seeing that he's done this year. It's like wild to me that he's up here.
Yeah, so his immigration status is still up in the air because he got those criminal charges.
Wow.
This just happened in April. I knew I had just seen it recently.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that.
Okay. So he trying to get this album out with a quickness before they say, nah, you can't make no money over here. Cause I'm pretty sure 21 Savage is dropping a track tonight with Pharrell and Tyler the Creator. That's what Jess was talking about. So I think that's dropping tonight. You already know I don't think Jack Harlow should be up here, but I mean, I guess who else are you gonna put up here?
I throw Elzhi up there, but I already know he ain't listening to Elzhi.
Well, it's Hottest, but so Hottest also does have to.
Yeah,
like
okay, Hottest. Yeah,
that has to be with numbers that have to kind of be involved on that a little bit.
I'm not throwing no numbers on.
But I mean, like, I don't know, Benny the Butcher. You got Boldy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Boldy James is up here, so I know he don't got the numbers. So yeah, actually, I mean, but I don't know. What did Elzhi drop? I did listen to
He
that.
dropped
Elzhi,
that collab
with that singer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still listen to that shit. That's actually going to be on my top, my midway top
That's
5.
gonna be on your mid tops.
And then I don't know. Besides that, I think the list is, unless I'm forgetting somebody. I mean, unless like whatchamacallit, but he definitely underground.
I mean, I do think the list is solid for sure. My thing is, how come? I mean, I got to go back and listen to it, the Earth Gang album, but why don't people put like them on here? Why is it that we always discredit duos and groups and shit?
Especially because they put J. Cole up on there. They didn't put the whatchamacallit, the Dreamville. Like, I would rather they just
that
put
album
Dreamville.
came out this year, so.
Oh, well, is this from last year?
No. This list is for this. This is the hottest rappers of 2022 so far. List
right. So that's why J. Cole will be on it because. Well, no, I think it goes from last year and this year.
No. He's including. So J. Cole has done the Be a Song this year. He's done the He was on the Earth Gang joint, and then he also has a joint on the Dreamville mixtape they dropped. He's counting this year. He's counting everything they're doing this year. He's not counting anything from last year. Like, he's legit just from January to what the time of this list was being made. So
nah, I disagree with that because Kendrick.
No, yes, Kendrick.
What would Kendrick be hot for?
This is his list. This is his list. I'm telling you, it's not from last year. Kendrick didn't do anything last year. So definitely you can't put Kendrick on here from last year. He did one song. 2 songs. This is his list from the hottest rappers this year so far, and Kendrick just dropped an album. So that's why Kendrick's on the list.
Oh, my bad. I'm thinking we was talking about the BET Awards.
Oh no, yeah, my bad. No,
my fault.
This is just a
that's game.
Editor's thing.
That's definitely game.
I'm focused on this fucking blowout,
Yeah, Golden State taking the L,
they
though.
fumbled the bag.
That's ridiculous. 17-0 run. They literally had the lead and let them get 17 on them.
Doesn't make no sense. Steve Kerr, like, how you sit Steph down for that long with the lead? Like, I don't get coaching. I don't get playing. This is just... They stayed in the zone. I put this in our group chat too, Mike. They stayed in a zone. These boys are 7 to 8 from the 3-point line. Why are you in the zone? Yeah. Why are you trying to protect Steph? Y'all been playing. And why is Iguodala out there? Hey, you didn't play with him all year. Why are y'all changing it? It's not like he an X factor anyway. Play Moody. Play Kuminga. Why not play Kuminga? Hey, that's why Mark Jackson should be talking shit right now. It doesn't make no fucking sense, yo. Hey, yeah, I know. They probably don't want him, but hey, Mark Jackson will have them in church on Sunday. They'll take their communion. They'll be ready to play. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and let it ride. If that's the case, if that's the only reason why you didn't want him, but he'll have them playing ball, yo.
Hey, I said Golden State in 6 anyway. Let's just say that. Let me just put those facts out there.
And now they put Kaminga in for the first time, yo. Dude been playing ball all year long.
I don't understand a lot of the rotations they be doing anyway. Like, I felt like one of the years, I don't know if it was the year, I think it was the year that Golden State lost before Durant, but David Lee was when he was in the game, he was effective. And it just seemed like in the games that they kept losing, David Lee's minutes were cut. You know what I'm saying? And then they played him again the last game or something. But obviously, I mean, I'm not saying he was the reason they're gonna win, but the plus minus analytics is a thing for sports. You know what I'm saying? And his plus minus was actually good when he was on the court. You know what I mean? So it's just, I don't know, man. The coaching sometimes is bad. That's why the Spurs lost that first year against Miami. Popovich want to play games.
And
Let
Boston
Ray Allen hit a
put
three.
up these type of points, yo. This is going to be a different series than what I expected.
For sure.
Who would have thought a San Antonio nigga average 21 in the finals, yo?
Well, I mean, it's not average. This is the first game.
Yeah, that's the average right now.
Wait. Say it again. Say it again. Who said it? Say it louder.
Yeah.
Whoever said it louder. Don't mumble it. I need the world
That's
to
the
hear
average
it.
right now.
God.
All
was Mike
stats reset
Bezos.
for the finals.
That's hilarious.
He walked right into that one.
That's hilarious. All right. We'll see, man. But, yo, we're going to go ahead and end it here. We're going to end it on a Golden State loss. Like, them niggas.
And a San Antonio nigga with a 21-point average.
21
I don't
points.
understand why.
Point average,
I don't understand why Steph Curry didn't really shoot in the second quarter after having 21 points in the first quarter. They should have just kept feeding him the fucking ball for the threes with that type of shooting, and then he only get 0 points, 0 for 1 at 3.
And they just do bad coaching. That's all they like to do. These coaches don't want to coach good. And now we got to wait till Sunday for game 2.
Oh my
I hate that.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Of course, I'm gonna be working.
It's me too. Me too. It's trash. And like Sunday for game 2, and then what? I think the next game's probably going on Tuesday. And we're seeing Erica Badu on Tuesday. So it's
Sunday,
like,
no, the next game will be Wednesday. It's
Oh,
a
nice.
2-day break in between all games. I heard.
no. I
Well,
don't think. It's not all games.
I
it's
could
not-
be wrong.
It's not all
But
games.
I wouldn't think it'd be that way because they're traveling. So it definitely be a travel day.
No, it's the next the game's on Sunday, and then the next one after that. Oh yeah, it's Wednesday. Yeah. What's
Y'all
that?
seeing Erica Badu on Tuesday?
Yeah.
And Robert
Yeah,
Glasper.
I'm going to go see her on Tuesday.
Oh, nice.
Her nice. Who else? Who else is at that?
We don't fucking know.
It don't matter. Maybe y'all
No,
be surprised. Maybe y'all be surprised with someone like a really good opener.
You know, my nigga Trey. You know,
better go on-
Tremaine.
You better go on tour now before he about to get canceled in the next 2-3 years.
That nigga is overseas. He's in the O2 arena. He got like a contract like Usher. How Usher just do Vegas.
Yeah.
Trey just do the O2 arena. I don't know what he's performing constantly at the O2 arena, but he's over there.
Got a residency over there real quick.
Said the final stats in the fourth quarter were Celtics 40, Golden State 13.
Wow. These niggas, man. These niggas. Golden State know how to piss me off. I know that for facts, but I still got them at 6, though. I still got them at 6. Steph looking. All right. Steph averaging 40 for the series, though.
Hey, EJ.
What up?
This chick named Mars is opening up for her, and she's dope.
It's her cousin. That's why she bragging. It's her cousin.
No, she is dope, though.
Did she come to the family reunion?
No, she ain't never made it to one.
Yeah, tell her give me backstage passes then. Yeah. Shit.
I'm gonna
Man,
call
I
her up.
can't-
Let me text her real quick.
Yeah, I can't say what I want to say. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so you seeing her, we seeing Erica Badu. It's gonna be R&B conversation, huh? Next week we gonna come here talk about the best R&B albums of all time.
Me and Jess will participate in that.
Oh, I got you. I already know who. I already got it. Best R&B albums of all time. I know the first 3 slots go to R&B Voldemort. You know what I'm saying? TP2.com.
Right.
R and R. Kelly. Those are
Who?
3.
No.
You
That's
said
not
what?
what the album is called.
Oh, my bad. And R&B Voldemort. TP2.com, R and R&B Voldemort. Those 3 albums. That's it. Hey, but yeah, you gonna say something?
No. I'm just looking at these R. Kelly albums, see if I agree with you.
Yeah, let me hear it. R&B Voldemort.
Whatever.
I'm gonna edit it and put that over what you said. Am I right though? Those are the best 3.
What was the
his
3 you
best
said?
TP2.com,
Uh-huh.
R,
Okay.
and R. Kelly, R&B Voldemort. The second album or third album, whichever one. The one after 12 play.
That's R.
That one's not R. R is the one after that one.
Okay, so the Red album.
That's R.
Okay.
That's not the one that's after 12 play. There's an album before that.
Okay.
That was
I
it's
got
just
you.
called R. Kelly.
The one in 95.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. That
Oh.
that one, R and 12play.com. Those are his best 3. And I'll say 12. I think TP2.com is the best one. And then I'd say probably R's next. And then who got a double album R&B album that's actually fire? I don't know anybody with a double R&B album besides him.
Is that R? Is that the one with
I guess
the double?
obviously, yeah, R is the double disc. I mean, obviously, I guess Chris Brown, because he dropping 50 tracks an album now.
Yeah.
So I guess that counts as a double disc, probably a triple disc. I wonder how many Chris Brown dropping at the end of the month.
I don't know any fucking modern Chris Brown songs.
I'm a peep. We're gonna put the Chris Brown on the road on the albums to peep that come out the end of the month, the 24th, I think.
Evian dropping on the 24th too, I think.
Oh, nice.
Hold on, did y'all peep any music this week? Actually,
No, I haven't.
I ain't listening.
yeah, I haven't really been listening to anything since Kendrick dropped. I only listened to Kendrick and Griselda this whole last week. What about you, EJ? You been listening to anything new?
Nah.
Nothing.
Oh well, Alan did put me on to something I was shocking.
What was it?
It was I'm pulling it up right now. It was that's one thing about my nephew. He did say, here's a dope album, but this is gonna be the best song for you.
He said, "I know you though." Real quick,
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
I'm gonna throw you the all the way lob.
He said, "I know. This is a dope album. This is going to be your best song, and this is going to be the song you skip." So I said, "Okay." So when I was listening to it, and when the song he said was the best song came on, I said, "Okay, this one right here is a banger." And then I told him the song that I skipped, and he had already texted me the ones that I was going to do, and I never looked at it. But sure enough, he was right. So I owe him 100 sit-ups.
100 sit-ups.
Because I told him if he was wrong, he had to do 100. But yeah, he was spot on. It's Exxon Bell. Exxan? X-I-A-N?
X-I-A-N.
Yeah, Bell.
I think it's actually supposed to be pronounced Sean.
these
Whatever.
niggas and their
And I say-
pronunciations. though.
I say that because when you're like, because a lot of like Chinese names, they're like when they're spelled with the XI, that's the type of pronunciation you get, or you get like a Jiao type of thing. If it was like, well, no, never mind. But yeah, I think because he's spelling it like a Chinese, phonetically in Chinese, basically. So that's why I'm gonna guess that it's Sean.
Gotcha.
Sean Bell. You said that's his name
Oh
though?
yeah,
XIAN.
okay, yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
It's Sean?
I'm pretty sure that's how that's pronounced.
Yeah.
But I don't know because he's black. So
Exactly the reason why it's probably pronounced Sean.
yeah, true.
You know niggas don't know how to spell.
But if I would have known this was going to be the conversation, I would never listen to the nigga. Just not getting complicated.
Yeah, it's okay. They got me
Now-
like 3 weeks
Now,
ago.
hey, I know I just text y'all the album. Don't give that nigga no spin. So this dumbass changed his name. They don't make no sense.
Oh man. Oh man, my phone died.
They got me three weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago.
I'm a peep it. I'm a peep it.
Niggas always want to be extra, yo. Something relevant.
Nigga hate
No
it.
damn sense. Yeah, it's not hate, yo. It's the facts.
He said, yo,
Man, what's
get
your
a regular
name? Sean. Hey, that's like what was that Jordan Peele skit? When I say your name, I don't want no back. Look, just answer here.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron. You know what I'm saying?
Aaron, yeah.
That's facts. I agree with that.
Yeah. I hate the Jordan Peele show though, man. Them niggas are not funny to me.
Them niggas is funny.
They're funny
Nah.
as fuck to me.
Nah.
I
y'all
love it.
tripping.
The only thing I would say is that some of the jokes go on too long, but I think in general it's a good show.
I never found them niggas funny, man. I don't know. But I'll take it back because I actually did like the Aaron skit though. That one is the only one that I kind of liked. But for the most part, I'll just be like, hard skip. Hard skip on them. And I'm like, why YouTube? There was one point where YouTube, my algorithm was crazy fucked up on YouTube. And for some reason, like, they just were suggesting I watch the best of Key and Peele. And I didn't understand why. How do you like get it to say no Key and Peele ever? Why is this old Mozgov commercial showing up? Like that's him. He look young. Did they use like de-aging shit? Oh, okay, they were showing worse commercials. Okay, they're showing old commercials. I definitely was confused. Guys, like, I know that nigga don't look like that no more.
Yeah, amazed at what type of drugs he taking.
Hey, I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it. But all right, y'all, let me go ahead and ride it out for real now. I gave y'all a little extra minutes, you know what I'm saying? But yo, it's the Good Life, episode 48. We appreciate y'all for coming through, listening. Again, let me remind y'all, we raffling off Kendrick Lamar tickets. August 23rd show here in Denver, Colorado at the Ball Arena. They're not too bad. Section 200, I think, row 3, somewhere like that. So tune into our Good Life Pod page at the Good Life Pod on Instagram and on Twitter. That's good spelled GOODE. You should already know that though if you've been peeping us for like 48 episodes. But just in case, the Good Life Pod, Instagram and Twitter. Follow us on there to peep further information on how to win Kendrick Lamar tickets. All right, though. This episode 48 in the can. I Stay Jamming.
I'm just,
You know, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get y'all to introduce yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
You know what I
well-
mean? Like, I don't need to do it. Y'all got
thanks,
mouthpieces.
Mike
You know what I'm saying?
Bezos.
You're welcome.
Hey, not even introducing us now. We gotta do
Right,
everything.
damn.
Oh,
Gotta do
legend.
everything in this bitch.
Damn, my bad. I got my man.
Legend on the right.
Yeah, legend on the right. All right, don't worry. I got you. Next time I won't let y'all do your own. I'll finish it up.
Oh no, it's too late now.
Shit, I got
now we got it.
Shout out to my fans. If I win the raffle, I'm giving my Kendrick tickets away for free.
All right, bet.
Shout out to my fans.
I mean that benefits you. That benefits them.
For sure it does. That's a really nice thing.
So we'll do a raffle, and then if EJ wins, we'll do another free raffle for you to win. It was good while it lasted, and for me, that's a lifetime. Peace.
Hey, what was the other one? Then you had two.
You said what?
Then you have two. You had two outros.
Oh, even on my bad days, I'm still
it's like that. Them good niggas with good writtens and good trees. I do abuse cause I still hit them, so good writtens. I'm Butch Coolidge, dominance over everything. Shoot the dice and get snake eyes, that should tell you something. I keep the grass cut with no lawn. Go roll, headlock the game though. Four arms, I'm so gone. The marijuana got them so calm. Put it in third person on the battlefield. I'm the first person shooting the J.R. Smith & Wesson. And the steel tech that buckshot.